Hello, people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to the channel. Time it's around, I think, 12:20. I'm trying to show the watch. Yeah, this is my new watch. Very affordable watch. Under $30. I bought that day, but take a look at that dial. I understand that some of you do like the watch game and you appreciate that I go to shops and sometimes I do show you watches that I like. I do shop. And if you like that, I'll continue to do that once in a while. Okay. So Casio is my pure love. Okay. So affordable watches, that's a good hobby. So time it's like four means like one almost 45 minutes away from our sahur time. We are fasting month, so I'm having a little bit of coffee. I hope you guys don't mind because the voice, as you can hear, is broken for a very long time. So what we have for you today in the second episode is a designer. Yeah, these are all designer, right? Yeah, freshies. Okay, which are I don't want to say just ozonic, very pleasant. You can say you can wear this in the office. None of them are gonna be offensive or too choking for people who do not like cologne. So this is for safe zone, and these are very pleasant wear. There are many more like this. Okay, I do have hundreds more, but let me show you this 10, and you can understand. Like in your office, I hear sometimes people go to office, it's a no fragrance policy, and I don't understand why. But sometimes when I see guys spraying 40 times of a fragrance, that is not cool. So that's for those kind of people. Other people don't get to wear cologne. Let's see what you got. First fragrance I have is, some people say, why don't you show this anymore? Yeah, let me show you today. I think this is called Dunhill's Fresh. I started with a green fragrance. If you remember, there's a fragrance from House of Calvin Klein. Let me see if I can remember the name. Yeah, I think the fragrance is called CK Calvin Klein Truth for Men. You can check out my review on that one. Truth is a beautiful green fragrance, very light. This is also kind of like a fresh green perfume with violet leaves, a little bit of greenness to it. It's synthetic, but it's a really pleasant fragrance, and it's very much like a Xenia Vumo. Okay, it works like the same. It feels like foresty. Feel like a rainforest in the office setup. Really good fragrance, decent longevity. Doesn't last all day, but most of these don't. It's a really pleasant, affordable perfume. Dunhill's Fresh. I think I got the name right. If I said it wrong, I will correct it on my description. Second fragrance I keep showing you is one of my fragrance I bought recent times. It's a Dunhill. I think Desire. Man, the Blue Ocean. Okay, the names they should put here somewhere on the bottle or something. It's easier for us to read. So this, I understand, it's kind of maybe a flanker to Dunhill Desire Blue. It's much lighter take on that. It's aquatic, oceanic. It's light, citrusy, and watery. Okay, these are the things. Some things I would say to describe this fragrance. Lasts about 2 to 3 hours, but you can carry an atomizer in the office place. Nobody's gonna mind. It feels like seaside, and also you smell some citruses, having like a nice lemonade or something like that. It's a fresh by the sea smell, but without the salt. Great fragrance to wear in summer. Inoffensive and very, you can say, airy. Next one I'm going to show you is sadly discontinued. I really feel bad about this fragrance because I really like it. Some of my brothers like Alonso and some of the other ones who have this bottle, maybe Thomas, and we all cherish the sprayer of this bottle, and I think it's discontinued at this point. Sean John 3am. Not a very heavy fragrance. Those who tried it, they know. This has a gin and tonic, perhaps. There's a ginger, perhaps. What's the other note? There was a note of there's a note of like there's some sort of orangey bitter orange, but also fig. Yeah, fig is a big player. So at first I did not really understand the fragrance. It has this nice bottle like ice cubes. It's really pleasant. Okay, it's different, pleasant, and unique. You can imagine someone smell this and say, oh, is this something from Hermes? This has the Hermes quality, like Hermes or Hermes. Hermes, however people say it, is Hermes. So this is that quality. I really like this fragrance. Sadly, it's discontinued, and the sprayer on these are beautiful. Like they spray literally like a mile. Okay, Sean John 3am. Check out that fragrance. Very pleasant wear for summer. You can finish a bottle in one summer. Next one is a fragrance that I think is little rare nowadays, but I like it. It's a bit old school, but very pleasant. Take a look at this if you should see this in a shop. This is Estee Lauder Pleasure for Men. Okay, simple, like a simple bottle, and this is how it smells. Very soothing, green, like ozonic at the same time. Some florals, a little bit floral combination with that fresh breeze, and it reminds me of fresh laundry clean and countryside grassy, that kind of feel. Like if you know Bowling Green, that fragrance is similar to that. But I mostly compared this with something like Green Irish Tweed. It has the feel of that. You can say it could be a good relative to Platinum Egoist, Green Irish Tweed, Bowling Green. Very pleasant fragrance, and it has also kind of like a creed quality. Okay, not just Green Irish Tweed, some of the other ones they have. Okay, great fragrance, hidden gem. And this one smells like the 90s, but great fragrance for the summer. Good longevity on that for fresh perfume for office. You can wear this also as a signature like Dolce & Gabbana Purom. Okay, it has the signature scent feel. Next one is very easy. This is a very playful perfume. I really like this. It is sweet. It's ozonic, a little bit spicy, and I think it has a ginger, apple, cardamom, a little bit of that akigala wood or something. It's a woody base. Really like this. Beautiful color of the juice is called Boss Bottle Tonic. So this one is a credit to George, Fragrance Apprentice channel. Back in the days when I used to watch him, I really enjoyed his content back then, and he is one of my first channels that go to channel to check his reviews because he's interesting. He's very talented. So he likes this in UK weathers. He absolutely loves it. He said in the summer this is his favorite go-to guy, and it's light. It does not really last more than 3 to 4 hours. On me, like in Bangladesh condition, 3 hours, purely three because of high heat, heat and humidity. But if you wear this like somewhere in UK where less humidity, summers are breezy, you will get easily 4 to 5 hours. Okay, if you go on the shirt heavy, it will cover at least 6 hours in the office place. Really, really good fragrance. It could be a good, sweet, fresh, somewhere in between apples, crisp at the same time, a little bit oceanic also. Check it out, Boss Bottle Tonic. I think one of my favorite summer fragrances. Tomorrow I'm gonna wear that. So top five. Let's go with this. Number five is Saint Kitts by Tommy Bahama. Many people love this. Okay, in the USA this is very, very cheap, but unfortunately Bangladesh it's double the price because of the tax and all that. This is a good fragrance. This definitely smells like the beach. Many people compare this with Versace Menu Fresh because of the star fruit and carambola note, but I think it's a little bit different. It's not exactly the same. It has a feel of that, but it's not a clone of that. Sweet, having a nice little cocktail, maybe not a martini, perhaps a mojito. Yeah, kind of like a mojito, or like a, not cosmopolitan, what would be a good summer gin and tonic, right? It's a good summer cocktail. Yeah, so this is like that. If you're watching from beach far away, there's some luxurious cruise ship. Okay, and perhaps you're part of it. Okay, you're just taking a trip. It will remind you of the trip. Really nice warm weather fragrance, works really nice in warm weather only. And you can see the palm tree. It says a lot about the fragrance. Great fragrance. Number four, something similar to the Boss Bottle Tonic, but I like this more because of the value. This is Antonio Banderas Blue Seduction for him. Just take a look at the juice color. This is truly beautiful. This is one of my most favorite affordable fragrance, and this one you can call a proper homage to Versace Menu Fresh. This smells like that, but a lot more beautiful in the opening. I like this opening more than Versace. Okay, and the price wise, this is really affordable. 30-35 bucks you can get a 200 ml that will serve you for a very long time. It's a good item for gift, giving to your son or younger brothers or friends. Perfect fragrance. Only downside is it doesn't last that much. But if you go heavy on the shirt and you respray, if you have a decant, every 2 hour respray it will come back. Okay, that's the only downside of this house. None of the fragrances last that much, but it's a really, really nice smelling fragrance. People can definitely agree on that point. This is good, and it's doesn't have the carambola note quite, but it has that blue citrusy, just a very simple fragrance that dies down like the same way it starts. Okay, good fragrance. Blue Seduction for Men, Antonio Banderas. Number three is the reason why I decided to do this video. Yesterday I went to buy a pair of sneakers for Eid. Upcoming Eid, we went shopping. I went shopping, and I was like a nice weather, breeze, and you all see the whole city is full of lights. I'm talking a little bit more to tell you why I got this. And then I saw like a Balmain pair of shoes, obviously not original, but kind of like the first copy and stuff. So we get that in Bangladesh. I thought like, let's just buy that. So when they're in the shop, they said it's sold out. I was so sad. I'm like, there's nothing else I can buy. I have things to buy, but I went immediately to a perfume shop and I got this. Abercrombie and Fitch, First Instinct. People have forgotten about this gem. Okay, this is Good Times of Fragrances. 2017, I think Jeremy talked about it, or 18. and I bought this 3 times so far. This is my fourth bottle. Okay, and I reviewed this twice. So go figure how much I like it. Love the wavy pattern on the bottle, and then it looks really nice on the side. There are many flankers to this. I tried 3 flankers or 2, and nothing beats this one. Okay, aquatic melon, plenty of melon, watermelon, whatever you want to call it. It's fresh, it's fruity. They say gin and tonic feel once again, but not much boozy. It is in the same ballpark as something like you can say the next one, or what could be a good fragrance. Versace Menu Fresh once again comes to mind, but it has good presence. 4 to 5 good hours for refreshing, not bad. So it's a sweet, fresh melon aquatic fragrance. Check it out, and I think it's a backup bottle worthy. First Instinct by Abercrombie. Number two. No, number two, I think I'm going to shift. Number two, I was going to put it number one, but this is number two. Acqua Di Gio, the OG, the original. So the original is the fresh one. This used to be very, very beast mode and very peppery, floral. Sorry, coffee. So it has oceanic notes, it has salty vibe, but nowadays, due to the, I would say, reformulation, all that, this one lost some of its potency. But my bottle is now 2-3 years old. I think my older bottle is this, like 7-8 years old. A few sprays left. This was my very first bottle of Acqua Di Gio. So that thing smells more, the older bottle smells more stronger with the floral notes. If you really, really want to get a stronger version, get Essenza. If you want to get even stronger, Perfume or Perfume, okay? But when it comes to very warm weather, like you want to wear something like CK1, Cool Waters, but then again, you look at your collection, you want to go a little bit more premium. This thing never ever became cheap. I never seen Acqua Di Gio for cheap, okay? I saw 300 ml bottles now for $150. That's a great value. If you can find that, get it. It's a fragrance worthy of collection all the time. This is definitely one of my summer staple. Finishing with number one is my favorite fragrance. You guys will not be surprised. It's Polo Blue. I will actually put it in number two. Then I'm like, what am I doing? Polo Blue is my first love when it comes to summer fragrances. I got my very first bottle in Malaysia in 2014, or maybe think maybe before that when I was in university. And then I had Lacoste, Purom, I had Boss bottle, many memories. This thing is always with me. Whenever there's warm weather, I reach for Polo Blue. Why? Melons and a little bit of a cucumber feel, and it has oak moss, a little bit of greenery at the base. Some people don't like that oak moss, but I like it. It literally feels like summer in a bottle. Some of these are really this thing, this one, these are all summer staples. Okay, so you can try this. If you don't have a huge collection, you can try collecting some freshies, and you can get like one, perhaps like this one with the fig note, one is a little bit green like the fresh one, Dunhill, and then melon like or something peppery floral, or just a true blue fragrance like Polo Blue. They serve you really well. Remember one thing: if you wear sweet fragrance, they'll last long. Okay, no doubt. But in high heat, you want to wear something citrusy, something lighter. It uplifts your mood. Trust me, this is how that works. I lived in a warm setup all my life, so I know. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day, and keep enjoying your Ramadan. Few more days to go for Eid. I hope you all make it and have a very good holiday with your friends and family. Take care. Good night from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Bye bye.